Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 72nd episode of what now is called the Kingdom Report. I really like that, especially because today we're talking about Kentucky Kingdom, and I'm so excited. With me tonight, I have Will, as always.
Hey.
And I think this is the first time on the show, we have Scott.
Hello, everybody.
And Scott is also a Kentucky Kingdom. I guess that would be your home park now, is Kentucky
now.
Kingdom. But it used to be Holiday World.
Yes.
Just give us a little background on yourself so everyone knows who you are.
Well,
As much
like I
as
said,
you
my name's
want
Scott.
to give.
Right. Like I said, my name's Scott. Amusement and theme parks have been my entire life. It grew from my first trip to Holiday World to, first coasters at Holiday World, and then I went to Disney, and then it became theme parks, and it just grew and grew into this entire obsession to where theme parks and amusement parks have been like my entire life. Flat rides, coasters, games, food, everything about it. I have like studied and fell in love with, and it's just been the majority of my life.
That's kind of like me, minus the flat rides. I hate flat rides. And
Right.
we all know this. I cannot ride a flat ride to save my life because I hate them all. Except one. There is one flat ride that I like. It's Crazy Carts or whatever it's called. The Vekoma, I don't know what they are. But they're over in the back towards the tornado at Kentucky Kingdom. You guys have seen that all in the vlog and all that stuff, and I love them a lot. So instead of talking about Crazy Carts for an hour and a half, let's talk about some theme park news, shall we? I feel like I'm actually prepared tonight, even though my life's been living like a living 9-year-old's fantasy of going to a theme park every day. I went for the past 3 days. I did Holiday World, and then I worked at Kentucky Kingdom. I'll get to that story in a second. And then I went to Kentucky Kingdom today. So with working at Kentucky Kingdom, I was asked by somebody saying, hey, do you want to make a couple extra dollars? I'm like, sure. He said, you're going to be working in catering. I'm like, awesome. I literally took tickets all day. I felt like an employee. It was great. Like, I actually have some stories to tell you guys. Oh my gosh. So there's this guy that came up, and he was like, it was raining, obviously. And he had him and his child and a couple other people. And they were trying to get into the picnic area to find shelter, and we can't let them in because it was a company picnic. And I like handled the situation so well. I was like high five to myself because he was being a jerk. I was like, if you have a problem, please take my name to guest services. and I was like, that's what I need to say because guess what? They don't have my name on file because I'm not an actual employee. And then he said, no, I'm just not going to come back. I'm going to go to Beach Bend. And my friend was like, cool, have fun at Beach Bend. I should love you there. Enjoy the drive down to Bowling Green. I said, oh. I almost chimed in and said, have fun at Holiday World. But that was such a fun day. We took tickets. We just chatted. We talked about what we think is coming to the park, which we will get to later. Because I was walking around doing a vlog because I wasn't vlogging that much this weekend, and I had to upload. I actually did 2 uploads today. Oh yeah, and I literally stumbled across stakes and markers for, I guess, a possible expansion. I have no clue what it's gonna be, but we're going to investigate more with an over-top Google Earth thing in a second. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about some Disney news. Only bit of Disney news I have this week. I don't know if anyone else has anything. But The Void, which is a VR IR, AR, whatever the heck it's called, entertainment company. Their new hyper reality experience called Star Wars Secrets of the Empire is coming to downtown Disney, Disneyland Resort, and Disney Springs at the Walt Disney World Resort. This was announced, I think, last week on, I think, Disney Parks blog. But it says we have a exciting news today for Star Wars fans. The Voids, and Void is in capital letters, new groundbreaking hyper reality experience called Star Wars Secrets of the Empire is coming to downtown Disney at Disneyland Resort and Disney Springs at Walt Disney World Resort. Beginning this holiday season, Star Wars Secrets of the Empire will transport your clients, which this is probably just straight off of a thing, to a galaxy far, far away where they will be able to engage with friends, family, and Star Wars characters through sight, sound, touch, smell, and motion. It will even allow environmental effects. Hi, Mel. Environmental effects to be felt using haptic feedback melding the physical and digital worlds together. So you just won't see the Star Wars universe. They'll be part of it. We're talking about that new hyper reality experience going to Disney Springs.
Wait, what? What is happening? What is this?
This is the podcast.
I know that. Shut up. I mean, what hyper reality experience?
It's kind of like an AR.
This is the podcast. You think I'm hallucinating or something, and I just showed up here, even though that's not totally out of bounds. But still,
it wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, it honestly wouldn't be.
I know. No, Disney's bringing in kind of like a VR/AR thing to Disney Springs with Star Wars at the end of the year.
How did I not even hear about this? How did I also not hear about that lighthouse? Did you hear about the lighthouse?
What lighthouse?
They have built a lighthouse on the beach in memory of that child that got eaten by the alligator.
No, they didn't.
I didn't know, except that my friend, he came and visited today, and he was leaving immediately to go take pictures of it. And I was like, wow, this earth-shattering new addition to the theme parks. How did I never hear about that? Why was it not announced at D23? Where was the fanfare for the opening?
Oh my goodness.
I was like, this is clearly the e-ticket that the park needs. We're going to save Disney World with this lighthouse in memory of the child that was the munchies for the alligator.
I hate to laugh at it because it's a terrible situation.
Literally, my first reaction when I read the story was to laugh out loud. Then I felt really bad. Then I was like, I can't care about other people's problems. I have my own problems. So,
but here's my thing: like, good on Disney for making a lighthouse, but like, you don't see Cedar Point making a roller coaster after the dude that got his head chopped off something from Raptor.
No, I said the same thing. I was like, are we going to start putting lighthouses on top of Mars over at Mission Space? Or we're just going to have a whole field of lighthouses over outside Mission Space for all the dead people? I know it was just 2, but laugh with me. You know, it's are we going to build a little memorial for every person that dies at Disney World? And he was like, but this one was so tragic. And I'm like, it's all tragic. It sucks to die at Disney. Why does this child get a lighthouse when the people that jump off the Contemporary just get news coverage?
I'm trying not to laugh, but it's so funny and true.
Let's laugh. You know how I would love to die? I would love to leap out of Splash Mountain and be skewered on the Briar Patch.
Oh my god!
Briars.
Oh my god!
I think about this a lot. I frequently think about what would be the most horrifying way to die at Disney World to ruin everybody else's day. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Okay. That was funny in 2 ways.
Oh man, I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm really tired. I literally just woke up. That's why I'm late.
It's okay. So where do you guys think that this hyper reality experience is going?
Sounds freaking awesome.
It's going where whatever, I forgot the name of it, used to be at downtown Disney.
You mean
If you're
Disney
saying
Springs?
Disney Quest, the answer is no, because that's becoming NBA trash.
I don't know, Mel.
That's what everybody
Star
closing day
Wars.
said that worked there.
Star
Yeah.
Wars is going to
I was like, what's actually coming here? And everyone working there was like NBA, and then people were telling me whether or not they got a job there or not. So it is happening. Like, people are cast members have been told cast members have been told they will or will not be working there in the future.
Got you. Okay.
So it must be kind of real.
Because it was kind of shocking whenever they announced this right after they closed Disney Quest, because NBA has pulled out before.
Yeah, well, their pullout game is weak because they keep coming back.
I was waiting for that. Anyway, this might take over, I would think, the crappy little PhotoPass area in Disney Springs, right next to Co-op Marketplace. That would be a good place to put it.
But that's also like, isn't that also guest services?
You can always move the guest services.
Oh, you could, but it's already established. I have a feeling that it's not big enough.
Because here's my thing. People are saying Once Upon a Toy, and I'm like, no, they can't take out Once Upon a Toy.
They've already like made Once Upon a Toy so much smaller. I don't think they're going to get rid of the rest of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. When is this slated to open?
Holiday.
I was going to say maybe it's going to take over Lanuba, but that closes around holidays. So.
But yeah, I have no clue where this is going. Maybe just a brand new building.
I was about to say, maybe they're going to build something new for it. You know, it wouldn't be the first time. Disney Springs is rapidly expanding.
Maybe they'll just destroy House of Blues.
No, what? Get out of here with that nonsense. I saw my first concert there. They better not.
Oh, Mel, I'm glad you're here. You get to hear about Kentucky Kingdom.
I also really need to pee. Don't talk about it yet.
Okay, well, you go
be right
pee.
back.
We'll talk about this, and then we'll get to Kentucky Kingdom.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. So, Scott, after that little encounter with Mel, she went off on that Lighthouse tangent a little bit more than I thought she was going to. Where do you think this is going?
See, I've never been to Disney Springs / Downtown Disney, whatever you choose to call it. So I can not really give an opinion on where I think it might be. Because all I know is what I've seen from the road.
Gotcha. Yeah. They're going to bring that. That's going to be cool. So until Mel gets back, let's talk about Georgia Cyclone.
Surprise, bitches. Bet you thought you heard the last of me.
Okay, well, Mel's back. We're still going to talk about Georgia Cyclone because Six Flags announced that they are bringing in this to one of their parks.
You're saying this. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to pull it up on my computer and screen share. Yes. Oh,
Carl, why must you lick yourself so much?
that's disgusting.
Does it ever get boring?
So we got this. I don't know why they put the. Oh my god, I freaking hate.
Anything you're talking
I hate
about.
GP people. Anyway, oh, there we go. Here's the YouTube video that I've been looking for. Shout out to Coaster Force for actually having the video on their website or on their YouTube. So I'm going to screen share and present this to everyone. So everyone gets to watch this.
Ugh.
We're going to watch this thing, I think.
Grab my Oculus Rift for a fully immersive.
Holy crap, that's loud. So that's what they're bringing in.
Yeah, bro, that looks awesome.
It does look awesome.
I'm
And
really excited about that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be riding it anytime soon, but, you know, I can still be excited.
And if you basically look at where this is at, and I don't want to go to Google Earth yet because then I'll have to, okay, whatever. We're going to Google Earth.
You'd have to close your thousands of pages of pornography.
That's true. That's so true,
Yeah.
though. Anyway, we had
All of
something
your
pulled up
Disney
for
furry
Kentucky
porn.
Kingdom. Oh,
we don't need to
shut
see
up.
that, Travis. You and your Zootopia obsession.
We're going to go to Will's home park of Six Flags Over Georgia. Oh, it's still showing this. Cool. So you
Look at
guys
that Tim
can
Tracker thumbnail on the bottom. Sponsored.
Sponsored by Tim Tracker.
Sponsored. We're partnered with Tim Tracker now officially.
Oh,
Hashtag ad.
I wish. Hashtag ad. Here's an ad for Tim Tracker, guys. Do, 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 do.
I'm going to Pandora tomorrow, and the last time I saw Tim Tracker was in Pandora.
Oh, hopefully you'll see him. But here is where the old Georgia Cyclone used to be, because Georgia Cyclone closed. Present to everyone. There we go. So I think that if they go here, oops, clear. That's a lot of yards. I had stuff from Kentucky Kingdom up here. Clear, 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 clear. Take this out because this is all
Clear.
trash.
So who's dying?
Do all this and welcome in. Oops, messed that up a little bit. Welcome in the Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster to Six Flags Over Georgia.
Look, it even looks like a golden lasso.
Sure.
Because you use it's like yellow lines.
Oh.
Listen, not every single one is a winner, okay? But the fact of the matter is, I'm trying.
I know. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think that Six Flags Over Georgia is actually going to get something cool, or do you think they're going to get something trash?
It's gonna get some trash.
I was about to say, isn't the standard for Six Flags Over Georgia that it's trash?
That part gets in the last, I'm gonna say 2 or 3 years. It's been getting absolute shit.
Shut up, because you talked highly of the DC Justice League trash dark ride.
The way you said, shut up, was really funny.
What do you have to say to that, Will?
I can.
We're live.
Nice.
I'll wait.
No. Like what? Like you said that it was trash. Like talk about.
I didn't say Justice League was trash.
Okay, well, what did you guys got? Hold on.
Now Harley Quinn's Insanity's trash. The Joker Chaos Coaster is trash.
Well, hold on. Wow, you guys have had a lot of incidents. Wow. So they don't even have like a list of the couple. They say over the years a number of incidents have occurred in the park, including some fatalities. Batman the Ride has been a scene for 2 fatal incidents nearly occurring or incidental in nature.
One was a janitor and one was a stupid. Never mind. I'm not gonna go that far. This is a PG show.
Kentucky Kingdom's incidents are nothing to sneeze at.
Kentucky Kingdom under Ed Hart's rule is better than under Six Flags, because Six Flags doesn't give a crap about
it. It doesn't matter, Travis. It doesn't matter. It's still Kentucky Kingdom.
I know, and I'll get to that later on why people need to go to Kentucky Kingdom, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Well, they should, but also, you remember that chick that got her legs cut off?
Yeah.
I do.
That was the same year that I rode that ride for the first time, and that still kind of messes with my head sometimes. I'm like, bro, that could have been me.
I have an old picture of it, and sometimes I just stare at it and think, wow.
That cut off somebody's legs.
Exactly.
That's pretty badass, but also horrifying. But also damn.
So 2017, they added Battle for Metropolis.
Is that trash, or do people like that?
People seem to like it.
Okay, because I thought the videos looked pretty cool.
They closed Georgia Cyclone, obviously, and then they rethemed Bugs Bunny to Boomtown in 2016.
That's trash. They should have put a ride right there.
Repainted Ninja to Blue Hawk, and took out the bumper car or closed the bumper cars.
Tragic.
And then in 15, they added the giant Larsa Loop and a Tilt-A-Whirl. Wow. I'm sorry. And they added Hurricane Harbor and Holiday in the Park.
By the way, actually, no.
A wave pool and 2 slide towers. Wow, that's okay. That's very beach bendy. Sky Screamer.
Come on, I like Beach Bend.
This has an 800,000 gallon wave pool and 2 slide towers, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad. They removed something in 2012. Their last big capital investment was Daredevil Dive in 2011.
Wait, they removed something. Wait, they removed something in 2012?
Yeah, Wheelie.
Oh yeah, that's right. To make room for Skyscraper. That's right.
But yeah, that was their last coaster, I guess. Unless you're Six Flags and you're like, oh, Joker Chaos Coaster. There you go. Anyway, I see either right here going an RMC retrack, which would kind of make sense, but also be kind of worthless. Or the RMC Raptor. That's what I see.
That's what you RMC?
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, does anyone else have anything else to say about Six Flags Over Georgia?
Yeah, I really like that old commercial with the old guy that would dance in front of the bus. That's
Mr. Six.
Mr. Six. That was his name. Wow, he sounds like a pimp.
No, he looked like a pedophile.
Oh no, he didn't. He looked wonderful. I would have trusted that old man.
I love the Fright Fest commercials with the girl answering the phone and screaming at the music.
Oh my god! Why do you have to bring up that?
It was my favorite.
My god, Six Flags is so dumb.
I'm just seeing how big this front area is.
Yeah, Six Flags kind of I don't know. I sometimes I feel so removed from the rest of the theme park world because there's so much to constantly take in with Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Busch, and also HHN being its own little, beast. That I hear stuff going on in the rest of the world, and I'm like, ugh, it's too much information. It's like 2001: Space Odyssey. My brain's gonna explode.
I was telling Scott, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, that's when Six Flags Over Georgia was good.
Yeah.
And then
I would have to agree with everything I know about it. I can't believe it's the closest Six Flags to me, and I've never been. The only Six Flags I've ever been to in my entire life is Kentucky Kingdom, back when it was a Six Flags.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
I've never been to another one. It's kind of shameful, but it just never happened.
I've never been to any Six Flags park.
Me neither. I haven't stepped foot in one, and I will attempt to not step foot in one.
I wouldn't
I don't feel
say
that way.
that
I'll go to any amusement park.
This is 11 acres, really? How big's the entire freaking park? Sorry, I'm doing something real quick. You guys continue to talk amongst yourself.
And then when Dale Ketzel took over, it's kind of like park turned into absolute shit.
So now we're going to talk about Kentucky Kingdom, but I'm going to do a little scouting on how big this area.
Real quick, while you're doing that, I would love to share a very bizarre memory of Kentucky Kingdom I have.
72 acres? Wow, okay. I thought it was smaller.
I briefly lived in Kentucky.
Okay.
And while I was there, we went to Kentucky Kingdom many a time, although I'd been there before on a church trip when we were up there for a church reason. Anyways, they had that. I'm assuming it's not there anymore, but there was a simulator, complex that could be fitted with different types of rides or different, themed shows in there.
So you mean like a 5G cinema?
Yeah.
It's right here.
It's definitely still there.
It's still there? Okay.
That's where Angry Birds is.
I've not kept up with what stayed and what went to Kentucky Kingdom. Once Chang was gone, I'm like, well, there goes my heart too.
Everyone's still salty about that.
Yeah, that was one of my first really big roller coasters, so it's quite nostalgic for me, regardless of its quality. But anyways, so I went to the 5D cinema, And the movie that was playing, it absolutely, I was really young. I would have been 11 when I saw this. And it absolutely shook me because it was the same Hanna-Barbera 5D experience that used to play at Universal where Minions now is.
No.
Yes. Yes, it was the same. I did it and I was so shook and I was like, Dad, we have to go back here. You have to confirm with me that this is the same thing. Because when I was very, very little, I loved the Hanna-Barbera experience at Universal. And then
as did I.
Titantron.
Yep.
And so he came back and he was like, yes, this is the same thing where you're trying to save what's his name? The little asshole from the Jetsons. It was just very shocking.
He has a name.
I can't remember his name.
Elroy Jetson.
Elroy. I was thinking Leroy, and I'm like, that's not right. Not Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Leroy Jenkins.
It was so. I cannot tell you how surreal it was to be 10 years old and to be re-experiencing something that I remembered from Universal at Six Flags Kentucky Kingdom. It was one of the most bizarre things that's ever happened to me. It was like, it literally felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I know this sounds like I'm making a big deal out of nothing, but it was so weird. It was so crazy.
Is this what it is? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at something. No, it's not. You made.
Can I say something cryptic about HHN that other people aren't supposed to know, but you guys will understand?
We're live.
That's fine. I said cryptic for a reason.
Go ahead and say it.
The corn is full grown.
Oh, God.
I'm so obsessed with this corn.
Aren't we all?
No, it's more me than anything. Jarno was like, Melody, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going to look at the corn.
Cemex Iworks. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking up who makes Angry Birds.
Oh God, that's not anything I ever want to do with my
Corn.
life.
No. I the Angry Birds ride because they have other experiences that they can do.
Yeah, they have like Ice Age and stuff like that.
The Ice Age one is currently playing at Kennywood.
Is it?
Yes, I know that because I wrote it.
They have Ice Age, No Time for Nuts, 4D.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. It was actually quite cute. I was surprised.
No time for these nuts.
Ew.
Johnny.
That's not funny, huh? Then they have. They also have. Oh, I know what I want. I want Friday the 13th in 4D. That's what I want.
Heard that one's really good. In fact, I know at one point that one was also at Kentucky Kingdom very briefly around Halloween season one year.
I'm gonna watch it real quick.
Yeah, I was told that one was at Kentucky Kingdom and that Elvira was at Kentucky Kingdom.
That I'd never heard of, but I knew about the Friday the 13th one.
Dude, like, we need this.
I know there's a Polar Express one that they've put at Dollywood on multiple occasions.
Yeah,
Dollywood.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same company, but I would assume.
No, but we need something cool. And, like, this is what I'm thinking. They have ride films, which are the ones that are, like, Angry Birds and all that stuff. They got some good titles here. From what I see, like, they have SpongeBob. But it's a different
At the very least,
SpongeBob.
I'd like to see Angry Birds change.
Oh, it needs to. Oh my God. It's so
that's
bad.
grotesquely dated at this point.
Exactly. And see, I was talking about somebody, I'm like, it's Kentucky Kingdom. They're in Louisville. They could just do like a derby type something if need be. I would personally not want that.
Can we get SpongeBob SquarePants 4D ride, The Great Jelly Rescue?
Listen, anything SpongeBob will always be quality.
True
That's
facts.
just my opinion, though. I love.
Oh my God!
What?
We need this. Oh my God, Scott, we need this. Okay, hold on. I'll rewind it and pause and screen share this now. I love screen share. It's amazing.
Be dangerous for me. I always have so many weird windows open, and I don't even mean like like porn or something. I'm just always Googling things that other people shouldn't know I'm Googling.
Okay, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look how awesome this is.
Damn, this lag is pretty incredible.
Yeah, the lag's pretty incredible, but like this is something that we need.
This looks terrible. I love it. What is this animation? I hate it, but it's great.
Look, as long as it replaces Angry Birds, I'm good.
But think about how much they would have to pay for that Viacom.
Oh my gosh.
It would be so bad. Oh god, but they would get so many people in. It would be so worth it. Oh my goodness.
For SpongeBob?
For SpongeBob.
I don't know if SpongeBob brings the people in like it did at one point.
But they also have Angry Birds the Ride. They already did Rio.
Ugh.
I tried clicking see all ride films, but it loads so slow. Because I'm trying to see what all ride films they have. Ugh. But I really don't like. I like Angry Birds. It's cute, but
It's fine, but a 2-year run is enough.
yeah,
Well, for something
I
that
agree.
requires almost no effort to change, you may as well change it frequently because then you can always say that you have new stuff going on.
Oh, here we go. We got some other ones, so I got them all now. So we have Colossus the Ride. So we can ride Twisted Colossus, but not Twisted Colossus. They have the Dinosaur, Comet Impact. These are all their old stuff that's like not like sponsored by.
Non-IP.
Yeah, not IP. Arctic Adventure, Animal Adventure, Dino Island. That sounds great. Crescendo, Haunted Forest 4D, The
Ooh.
Ultimate Roller Coaster,
Ooh.
Aqua Ride, Corkscrew Hill, The Rattler, which I'm guessing is now Iron Rattler, Super Speedway, Crazy Park, Bobsled X, Bamboo Midnight Express, Fly with the Blue Angels. That would kind of be a cool one to do.
Yeah.
Extreme Speed 4D, Dragatar, Santa's Late, Bamboo Express 4D, Pirates, Bayou Buccaneer, Monster Trucks 4D, Mission Mars 4D, Marvin the Martian, Mad Racers. This is where the IPs kind of start. Thomas and Friends 4D, Bubbling Boilers. Oh my god, if they bring Thomas and Friends, I'm going to stab someone.
Hell yeah, that's really.
As long as it's like that vine where it just like explodes your eardrums.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yes, that one. I'm all for it.
Frankenstein XD Ride.
We're gonna have a 5D ride based on dank memes.
Oh my god. Kilimanjaro Adventure. Kid
All right,
Coaster.
so we got a Disney knockoff. We're here.
Journey to the Center of the Earth 4D.
Ooh, oh, I've seen that one. I know exactly. That one played at Dollywood at one point as well.
Dino Island 2. Deep Sea the Ride. Funhouse Express. Extreme Log Ride. Jet Boards. Jesus Christ. Dracula the Ride.
They sound like the arcade machines where you like lay on the seats and shake. That's exactly what all these sound like.
Speed Coaster, Winter Wipeout 4D the Ride, Great Wall of China the Ride, Rat Race Extreme, Pirates Rapids, Panic House, Journey to Mars. Now we're getting into some good stuff right here. We got Speed Racer.
Panic House? You mean my apartment?
Yes. Speed Racer Grand Prix Ride, Amazon 4D, Catacombs 4D, Road Hoggers, Monkey Madness, Yogi Bear something. Let's see, Yogi Bear the Wild Ride. Here's what they need to bring in.
Oh my god.
Diego's 4D Adventure.
I am going to fucking kill someone.
Green Lantern Fight Against Fear. That's what they need to take to every single Six Flags park. Or this, Looney Tunes 4D Ride starring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
I'm going to strangle a baby if I hear any more of this stupid shit.
I just watched the Corkscrew Hill one and wow. That was interesting.
The Polar Express, Journey to the North Pole. Happy
that's
Feet,
the one that's at Dollywood.
Mumbles Wild Ride. SpongeBob SquarePants 4D, The Great Jelly Rescue, Journey to the Mysterious Island, Chase Over Atlantis, Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, the 4D ride, Angry Birds, the ride 5D, Rio, the ride 4D, and Pacific Rim 5D. That makes me interested.
Yay.
I kind of want SpongeBob, or I kind of want like I don't know. Like, they need something cool for kids, so I'm guessing Dora and Diego would be fine.
Ugh.
But wouldn't they also have to pay Viacom for that?
That's true, they would. Oh my god. They should just fess up, pay for SpongeBob, and call it a day. Because think
these
about
other ones, and
I'm just like, or they can
Funhouse one.
Or they can bring in San Andreas, the 4D experience, Ice Age, No Time for Nuts, Shark, the 4D experience.
There's always time for nuts.
Shark is world premiere at the Texas State Aquarium. The Lego Movie 4D, they could do that, but that's showing at Legolands. Jim Henson's Splash and Bubbles. Oh my god. Wait, you guys have San Andreas in Orlando.
Where?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
Donuts.
Anyway, oh shut up. San Andreas.
Looking for
Orlando.
Ah, I can use that.
I'm looking for you, Mel.
Dang.
It looks like it's at WonderWorks.
Oh, okay. That would explain why I don't know about it. Fun fact,
there's a 12-seat 40X theater.
Magical Midway used to be. It was built and originally owned by WonderWorks.
There's one called Turtle Vision.
I want that.
Give me some Finn.
What you could just do Turtle Track at SeaWorld.
Oh gosh.
That's great. I did that for the first time recently. It was so terrible.
All right, so now we're going to move on to we're not going to do Kentucky right now. We're going to change to Cedar Point.
Cool. Something I know even less about.
Cool. It's just pictures of Mean Streak, the new RMC retrack of it.
Ah.
So here we go. This is from CP Rundown. So that's the lift hill. That's insanely high.
Me too.
Moving on to this. This is probably the best view that this guy got. Because you see the drop and then I still don't know what I think about this. I don't know if it's gonna duel or if it's gonna be 3 cars on the track at once. I have no clue.
You said duel, which reminds me, I rode Dueling Dragons the other day.
Yeah.
And I could not believe when it started happening, and unfortunately it was ruined for us. They launched the trains at the same time, and we went up the lift hill together until about 3/4 of the way there. When they slowed my side, I was on ice down to a crawl so that we wouldn't actually go together. But the fact that we were dispatched at the same time made me almost cry.
Shook.
I was so upset. I'm hoping maybe closing day they'll do one last time, but probably not.
They probably will duel. I think they will.
I'm not going to hold my breath, but I will be there.
But the thing that makes me think that this ride is going to duel is this right here. You know what I mean, Scott? Look at this. So they're going to do that barrel roll drop down into this. And they're going to do the barrel roll drop down into this. And they'll meet up with each other.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love it.
I would too. Or,
I love dueling coasters.
Here we go. And then you go down the hill and then you curve into right here as they're going through these things. So you're going to have 3 on the track at once. That's why there's 3 people in those teasers.
Oh my god.
Just think, The possibilities.
Possibilities.
And it could go underground, it looks like right here. Or it could just go like that, but that's going to be harsh on the body. But anyway, moving on from that, because no one really cares about Mean Streak until we find out stuff on the 16th. So we're going to talk about Kentucky Kingdom, because today, actually, yes, it was yesterday, I worked there. By the way, that was an amazing experience. And Mel, I know how to deal with customers now. That's great.
I'm proud of you, but you don't know everything yet.
She's like, you don't know everything, honey. You're close, though.
Oh, God. It's like working at the Midway has taught me so much.
So, I saw this picture, or I took this picture, not saw this picture. I was on the Adventure River today, and I took my phone because I wanted to take pictures of this. This is a flag. Right here is a stake, and then there's one back here that you can't see. But you have this, which is, it said CPH on it. All of the big stakes had CPH, we think. But yeah, I have no clue what they're for, but there are multiple of them, and I'm going to show you where they were. Let's go to Google Earth. So this is Kentucky Kingdom, as you know.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Mel, you seem so enthused right now.
Well, it's like, I know what I've seen Kentucky Kingdom before. I've been there.
So there's one right here behind the 3-point challenge and inside T3. And then there's one like right around here and here. And then there's one like right here and there. And then there's one there. And then there's one there and there. And then
I know what the flags are for.
Yeah, rides.
They're building a gondola system as transportation.
That's what Scott said earlier.
I said extreme monorail.
Oh, similar. That's kind of what the gondolas are going to be.
So, and then there was
monorail. Oh my God, extreme monorail. What a funny concept for a ride. Isn't that basically what that Wonder Woman coaster is?
Basically.
Oh my God.
And then there was something like right there on one of the trees. So this is what we got so far. And
just wait till those support towers start going up and you're not gonna laugh at my gondola concept.
Oh my God. I swear, if we get a gondola system going from one part of the park to the other part of the park, I'm going to hit someone.
They do that. I mean, they have that at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
I mean, like, what would suck though is like it doesn't even go across the road.
No, it doesn't.
It just goes in like a really complex.
It just goes into a field to a parking lot.
Because
get an overview.
Because all we need is I'd be fine with a gondola system. Put the station like right there. Crap, I need to delete that one. I messed up.
What have you done?
Okay, we'll just put that there. Put one like right here, put a station right here, and then put the other station like right here, or on like where the Enterprise is, and have it going over here. And then
I'm not against that.
Is still there?
What?
That Enterprise is still there?
For now.
Yes.
That's the first Enterprise I ever rode, and I loved it. So that makes sense.
It's the only Enterprise I've ever ridden.
But yeah, put like a gondola going from here to there, so people don't have to walk over this godforsaken bridge or walk from the water park all the way over here to get to Lightning Run. Like,
I'm way too lazy to walk over the bridge anymore. I just take the crosswalk.
I take the crosswalk too, but I'm starting to get too lazy for the freaking crosswalk. Because
so you just stay in the front part of the park?
No, I stay in the back part of the park because there's more to do. There's 4 coasters in the back. There's only one in the front. And I have to leave this way to get to the front of the park so I can just go hit Lightning Run one more time before I leave the park to get there. There's one way in and one way out.
Lightning Run.
It's so good. But yeah, this is... Whoa, that's too far. This is what I saw today. And then there was something right here. I just couldn't read what it said. But whatever happens, I'm going to be parking my butt right here. Hold on. Zooming in. I'll be parking my butt right here in this spot.
Pick the parking spot.
I picked. Oh crap! What did I do?
You flooded Kentucky Kingdom.
Everyone died.
We've gone underground now.
Under the sea.
Oh my god! Where did I go? Mexico.
You went to the water.
I went to Mexico.
Oh god! Build the wall.
Build the wall. I'm literally going to park my butt / car right.
Yeah, we get it, Travis. You're going to that specific parking spot.
This parking spot right here. Oh, I'm not presenting to everybody. This parking spot right here. This is the one that I'm taking. That one.
Cool.
So now zoom out and actually show people what we're doing here. So I drove past today, and I need to start looking on this thing. I went down this road right here, and I stopped right here, and I saw a flag here, because yesterday I saw a flag there and there. Actually, I saw this flag first, and I looked behind, and I saw that one. And then I saw these and going all the way here, and then I went up and saw all these. But today, I drove here to see if I can see anything else, maybe some back here or something like that. And I saw there's a flag right there. And I went into the park today, and I saw this one, and I saw the same ones, and I saw something sprayed right here. So I didn't know if they added that the night before or something like that. But this is what I saw. And a lot of people are saying a hyper coaster, kind of like Mako-ish. And I'm like, we don't get that much love. If it is a hyper coaster, it'll be the shortest hyper coaster ever. Scott knows why that's funny. Because everything at Kentucky Kingdom's like a minute and a half long.
It is.
That's sad.
Like Storm Chaser is like 135, something like that.
I mean, they're great rides.
They're great coasters. Thunder Run's fun.
You know what? I'm just going to come out and say it. Sometimes you need length over quality. You know, even if it's a great ride, if it's only a minute long, you're just not going to leave satisfied.
I'm trying not to laugh.
I would prefer at least a 20 to 1 hour ride.
Talk about roller coasters here, Mel.
I am talking about roller coasters. I'm never satisfied with my roller coasters. None of them are 20 minutes long.
Oh, I'm done. I'm just done. So,
you say that literally every time I come on this podcast. I show up late. I've been drinking wine straight from the bottle the whole time. I swear and I make sexual innuendos. And you're just like, okay with it until I say like one thing. And then you're like, I'm done. I'm so done. And you do it literally every time we communicate with one another.
But
What's
you know,
truth, Travis, are you done or not?
Or not. Anyway, so Mel, I'm going to ask you, what do you think is coming to the park?
What do I think is coming to the park? I think Travis is coming to the park. He goes all the time.
I went today and the day before. I actually worked the day before. I'll tell you some stories when we're off the show.
Yes,
but,
I would very much like to hear. I mean, I don't keep up super closely with what's going on at Kentucky Kingdom. I sort of follow at a distance, and I hear things from you. With the rate that they've been expanding, I wouldn't be shocked if it was another like coaster, because that seems to be something they're really focused on with expanding. I don't really know what the financial situation of Kentucky Kingdom is. I don't know how well they're doing.
They're doing well, and they're not in debt.
Okay, well, that's good. Then I wouldn't be surprised if it was another coaster, if they can afford it, because that's always going to bring in, more butts.
Yep, put butts in the seats. That's all they want to do.
Yep. So, I mean, that would be nice. I would like to see them continue to expand. I was quite devastated when Six Flags pulled out, and I thought Kentucky Kingdom was going to be gone forever. So, it's nice that it still exists at all, and I hope they continue to expand. There's so much new stuff there. I mean, the last time I went to Kentucky Kingdom was like 2008, I want to say.
Wow.
It's been a really long time, but I have very fond memories of it.
You need to come up sometime and
I do. Because I want to go there. I desperately want to go back to Holiday World.
Oh my God, Thunderbird. Oh my God, Thunderbird.
I haven't been to Holiday World since 2008 either. Then I guess.
Oh, it's changed so much.
Oh, I know.
Oh my gosh, Scott, I have something I think that Holiday World's doing next year, but I'll tell you that after the podcast because I actually think they're doing it,
Please
but I don't want to say it.
I missed the Raven. I spent my 12th birthday at Holiday World. They let me marathon the Raven a little bit because it was my birthday.
But Scott, what do you think that they're gonna put in?
I mean, with what I understand Kentucky Kingdom to do, it would not shock me if it's a coaster. I honestly probably couldn't tell you what kind. I doubt it's a hyper.
I doubt it's a hyper too. With that height ceiling that they have,
right?
I don't see it happening.
But
do they have a height ceiling over there? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a height clearance. So I'll show you that real quick because it's not really that long. So over here, like where all the markers are, that is a place where they can go over 200.
Yeah.
But right here, like right around this area is the highest because it's in the middle of the park. And then over here is about like 110.
Why do they have these?
And over here is like 100, I think it is. Hundreds of the cap because of the airport that's right next to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will say I live in the middle of nowhere, and the first time I went to Kentucky Kingdom and saw this humongous airplane fly over me,
you were like,
I might have had a mild panic attack, just a little one. I didn't know what was happening.
All right. Well, personally, I think that we could possibly, because I think that these businesses are not renewing their lease. So we could possibly see a hyper coaster wrap the park around. That'd be super cool. I would like that a lot. Something like Mako would be cool. Put an overbank curve right around here. And like
please do
and have all of the coasters kind of like touch a little bit, not like touch obviously, but like have them look like they're like in a little area. And oh my God, that would be so cool.
Well, already walking to that path between Storm Chaser and Thunder, and when they go, past each other, it's crazy just to look left and right and there's coasters flying past you.
Yeah, right.
So to add a third would be amazing.
If they add, or whenever Thunder Run's coming around this corner, this bend, and then Storm Chaser's going through the loop, or the corkscrew right here going into here, it's so loud right here.
It's intense.
This whole area is loud because you got Storm Chaser doing its thing, and then you got Thunder Run just going the entire time. I'm like, bruh, you need to stop. I haven't rode Thunder Run since the Ace event, which was back in June.
Get onto that noise level, and then you have Mile High with its chain.
Click, 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 click.
It sounds like it's gonna break in a second.
Oh, did you not? You've been gone from the park for like a month and a half. The chain actually broke.
That is completely believable because I have a friend who works at Mile High, and I believe it. Like, we had some talks, and
they had to close the ride for a couple weeks because they had to make a new chain.
See, okay, last time I went, it was not open.
Okay, then you probably were there when the chain was being fixed.
Because it was completely drained, and then I was at Kings Island when I found out it had reopened.
Yeah. Because I told you that it reopened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was it was because of that.
Well.
Oh.
I'm psychic.
All right, so I think unless Mel has something Orlando related.
Let me think. I'm trying to think if anything interesting. that I know about or care about. Well, that's my problem, is that a lot of it I just don't care about, so I don't keep up with it.
I know.
I mean, the last, I'm going to the closing day of GMR on Sunday.
Rest in peace.
Which is quite tragic. I'm not really looking forward to it at all. I've ridden it 3 or 4 times since the announcement, but there's just something so surreal about it. Like, I can't bring myself to just go ride it over and over, because it's like, what's the point? It's not like I'm ever going to forget a single second of it. It's been one of my favorite rides for so long.
See, I've only ever got to ride it once, and I was mesmerized.
Oh, that's so tragic to hear. It's like,
I
can't even begin to express how special that ride is to me, and it has not really hit me that it's going away.
Actually, it was the same trip that I got to ride Universe of Energy.
Yeah, that I'm not as upset about that.
See, I'm not either, but I love
Universe of Energy for what it once was. What it currently is not really worth it. But losing, I find it the thing I find the most tragic, this is going to sound really specific, is losing that specific vignette of the Stegosaurus and the T-Rex fighting up on the rockwork, because it's the same dinosaurs that they have at Disneyland, the same ones they have at Tokyo Disneyland. And it's such a, to me, that image is so iconically Disney that losing that single visual moment is very, very tragic.
I completely agree.
Losing everything to do with the dinosaur section is tragic. I think that area is beautiful. I will never forget when I was old enough to realize that when you're first sitting there, when you enter that room, that the sun is rising, and it's like best to be in the last vehicle because you get to see the whole sunrise. Ugh, I don't know. I'm really gonna miss that. But also, I really miss when the finale was good with the mirrors, and I miss the old Mosaic pre-show and all that kind of stuff. So
right.
Not that I ever saw any of it. I miss it anyways. I don't care. But yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of all that's on my mind Disney related right now. I don't really care about anything else. Just
oh my god, kind
of coping with the loss of GMR more than anything. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself after Sunday.
Okay, we need to end this podcast. Scott, I just figured it out.
I'm sure you did.
No, I did.
You figured it out?
Uh-huh.
The secret
of
life itself.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to end this. Mel, where can we find you on social media? Oh my god.
I'm not on social media. Just find my ass in the parks.
Okay, cool. Scott, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at Scott021. It's the Disnerd. It's me. Follow it.
It's funny. My Twitter handle used to be Melody the Disnerd. So when I saw yours, it made me laugh.
All right. Well, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at Travis Coaster, and then follow the podcast everywhere at Coaster Casters. I'm gonna go freak out about this because I just saw this and my friend just texted me, and oh my god!
You guys can follow my FetLife profile for free pornography.
Okay, we're ending right there. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to check out the vlogs that I just posted from Holiday World and Kentucky Kingdom, and be sure to check back for more Kentucky Kingdom updates. This is the only place that you will find true Kentucky Kingdom updates. So please,
oh God. That's so embarrassing.
But it's totally true though.
Yeah, it is.
Because nobody else lives in this area. It's awesome.
That's what happens when you're a theme park fan and you live in bumfuck nowhere.
Exactly. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.